A champion is not made in a day. It takes years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice to become a champion. But what if I told you that there was a way to become a champion faster? What if I told you that you could become a champion by simply copying someone else? Benjamin Leonard, a famous boxer from the early 20th century, was known as the Ghetto Wizard. He was famous for his unorthodox training methods, which included studying his opponents and copying their moves. This may sound unbelievable, but it was actually a very effective strategy. Leonard was able to use his knowledge of his opponent's fighting styles to predict their moves and counter them effectively. He was so successful that he became one of the most famous boxers of his time. But Leonard's story is not just about boxing. It's also about the power of observation and the importance of studying your competition. In today's world, it's easy to think that you know everything. We are constantly bombarded with information, and we like to think that we can process it all. But the truth is that we can only retain a fraction of what we see and hear. That's why it's important to be aware of our own limitations and to be open to learning from others. Benjamin Leonard was a master of observation. He was able to see things that others did and he was able to use that to his advantage. He was also not afraid to copy his opponents. He knew that in order to beat them, he had to understand their fighting style and how it worked. By copying his opponents, Leonard was able to develop a strategy that allowed him to predict their moves and counter them effectively. This is a lesson that we can all learn from in today's competitive world. It's important to be aware of our competition and to study their strategies. We should not be afraid to copy what works and to try to improve upon it. By doing this, we will be able to gain a competitive edge and achieve success in our endeavors. So the next time you watch a boxing match, pay attention to the fighter's techniques. See if you can predict their moves. And remember the words of Benjamin Leonard. Sometimes the best way to win is to copy your opponent.